How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome yourselves back to another review on the channel. Now today we've had so much going on, but we're going to review, first off, POTM Werner. I know you're going to say fitness cards, they're only in packs like 24 hours. David, here's the no-brainer. It's an 84 rated squad for like an 89 rated card or a 90 rated card. I don't even know what rating he is, but that's a bargain. That is a bargain. Rebic is an 85 with one in form. It'll be quite a price right now, but would I say that's worth? I don't know, man. With the right chem style, it could be an absolutely amazing player. So, yeah, it's down to your due diligence. I might do it tomorrow, Rebic or whatnot. And then we have Prime Icons. We've got the new season of, it's season 3 now. We're into season 3 of FIFA 20 Ultimate Team in general. And Icon Swaps, number 2 is out on the 26th of December. So, Boxing Day, it's known as Boxing Day in UK. I don't know where it is around the world, but it will be out on the 26th. So, that's to look forward to as well. But what's to look forward to right now? POTM Werner review. So lads, if you do enjoy, you know what to do, man. Bring that type, smash that like. Let's see if we can crack 1,000 likes today. That would be magnificent. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. Click the notification bell as well. If reviews your thing, if content's your thing, and you just enjoy the content in general, make sure you click that notification bell. And if you want to keep me up to date, or you up to date with me, on my socials, Marshall89YT, on the Instagram, Marshall89HD, on the Twitter. Make sure you follow them out, check them out, and follow over in the description. So in terms of the teams that we put in for POTM Werner today, actually, let's start with the team we're using them in. You can see it on the screen right now. It's going to be playing striker in a 4-4-2. We're not changing it from what exactly you see on your screen right now. So 4-4-2 is the right striker. In terms of teams that we did put in for him today, we put in this team. This was the first one. It was an 84 rated squad with a Bundesliga player. Quite self-explanatory. It wasn't that hard. We put in a couple of high rateds from likes of Kimmich, who was untradeable for me anyways. Bonucci was in there, and the rest, I think I bought Bonucci actually, but the rest I'm not too certain on. Dude, why is that just activated? I didn't even tell that to activate, but maybe I said the E words. Never say that around an Amazon device. Never say that. But this was the first team I put in, 84 rated, pretty self-explanatory. The second one was this one I can see on the screen, 85 rated, again pretty self-explanatory. I just need a German player in there. I actually got 3. I packed Neuer tonight. Hummels is in there. I bought him, Boateng and stuff like that. Immobile, I actually packed him in those upgrade packs. So that was very fortunate. And the final team is an 86. That is the expensive one. And what was expensive about that was my De Gea was in trouble anyway. So I packed him like 18 times this year. And I did the SBC De Gea. So I thought, you know what, let's put him in and just use that card in terms of bolstering my squad. And the rating to get this POTM Werner, Alderweireld and no, it's Alderweireld, and I was going to call him Aldertongen, but Tongan, that raises that up. In terms of POTM Werner itself, he's 5'11", it's a good height on this game. He's got okay jumping. I don't think it's the best in the world, it's 75, but it's not a bad card. He's got height and medium work rates, 4-star weak foot, right foot primarily, and 3-star skill moves in terms of the skill move set. In terms of his pace, electrifying. He's so fast. No wonder he's got the nickname Werner the Burner, because lads, he just burns defenders for fun. He's just incredible in this game when it does come to pace. 96 acceleration and 95 sprint speed. He's got the movements on point. He's also got the positioning on point. 91 attacking position, 92 finishing, 84 shot power, not the greatest there. 75 long shots indicates what you want to do with this card. You want to get in the box and then put defenses to the sword. 90 volleys, 77 penalties. Passing, it's not the most like flattering moments or flattering tribute of this card, because in game his passing isn't that great. He lacks the curve, he's got the short pass, he lacks the vision, lacks the long pass, he's got the crossing, but that's about it. He's got 84 agility, 79 balance, and then it's fantastic for 3 stats. Reactions of 90, ball control of 88, dribbling of 87, and composure is a lowly 77. That's why I put the sniper chem style, just to boost that to 82. In terms of accuracy, it's 83, the stamina is 87, that's fantastic on the card by the way, and the strength is 68 with the aggression of 66. And with that being said, let's get into the gameplay highlights for POTM Werner. So here we go into the gameplay clips, and he scored a lot of goals for me. I played him for champs with POTM Werner, and that's where he belongs, man. He belongs in his starting 11. You can see the pace here, it's just electrifying. Gets a chance on that weak foot and he puts it in the back of the net. The weak foot isn't an issue with this card. It's got 4-star when it comes to weak foot, so it's not an issue whatsoever. You can hit it with his left just as good as he can hit it with his right, his preferred foot. And you just seen that for an example right there on on your screen. Running in behind defences, utilising that pace. Luckily it wasn't a penalty, but I'm glad he stayed on his seat. I'm glad he scored. And I make it 2-2. Receives the ball inside the area. That's a lovely, lovely finish by POTM Werner. So when it comes down to pros with his cards, let's address the main thing, the obvious thing. The pace. It's just incredible. The pace of this card is nuts. 96 acceleration, 95 sprint speed. Should you need an engine to boost that to 99.99, by all means go for it, but I don't think engine boosts composure, so I would err on the side of caution if you're going to put an engine on him. But he's already fast enough. Look at this. He's done the last man. Through ball finds him. Goes around the keeper, but it's a penalty. The keeper caught him when... What did I do there? I kind of went over it. I had a shot, but I went to do the fake shot to get around him. Didn't really work. I got a penalty. POTM Werner, he won it, he takes it, and he just scores it there to keep it going the wrong way. My penalties on this game suck. They absolutely suck. Now, not only does he have the pace, he's got the movements and the positioning, and positioning, and positioning, and position. You could have mistake me for being on a loop, but I want to reiterate that point. His positioning is fantastic. It's 91. It's in the right place at the right time every time. Plus, being in the right place at the right time is good and all, but if you move once into that position to receive the ball, or if you're like 1v1 the keeper and you're both moving forward like this, and then one stops and you play the ball across and he's in space, he's free in the 6-yard box, you've got to cut back every single day of the week. And his positioning, sensational. I'm not going to go and loop again. His movement is incredible as well, and that's why we've got movement in there. But I'd kind of do a movement slash positioning because it is that good with the card. His finishing is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. It's 92. Yes, he doesn't have the shot power that's other cards I've reviewed recently does have, but he's got the clinicalness in front of goal to score the many chances that he's going to get in game, because his positioning ensures that he's going to get chance after chance after chance. That's just what he does. He's got the stamina as well, so with the high to medium work rates, his stamina could deplete, but it doesn't. 87 stamina. So if you're worrying about the stamina or anything like that, just don't. Simple as that, don't. And the ball control, it's under control all the times. He's got 88 ball control, 87 dribbling, and 84 agility. So he's got good stats there, and his reactions are good as well. And 90 going to 95 with a sniper chem style. In terms of cons, he's not strong, and I don't think any chem style in this game would boost his strength significantly enough to feel a difference with his cards. He is quite strong in game. He's not that aggressive, so compared to like his similar players and whatnot, I probably would say Jamie Vardy, but Vardy's got a lot more aggression than POTM Werner. Strength and aggression would be cons, and the passing. He's not that great of a passer, so he did get one assist for me, but it was a simple short pass, and that's what he's good at. Everything else in terms of passing, he sucks at. But lads, let's get into your overall rating for POTM Werner. No. Yeah, it's Timo. I was going to say Timo the Burner Werner. It doesn't make sense. It's Timo Werner the Burner. So there we have it, lads. There we have it. Up in a nutshell, Timo Werner is good. Just to put it simply in a nutshell and stuff like that, he's good. He's very good in this game. Is Timo Werner. I don't say he's more than a 9 though. In terms of my rating, I would say that he's more of a 9 if he had more strength and stuff like that, and he had a little bit more about in terms of dribbling, maybe 4-star skills thrown in there. He would have been a 9 points plus, a 9.0 plus, 9.1 plus, 9.2 plus, but saying that he deserves under a 9 in my opinion, and with him being that good for an under 9 player, he would be right on the cusp of a 9.0. He's getting an 8.9 for myself. I think that's very fair with this card. He's a great card. He's a good card. I believe he's better than that Jamie Vardy as well. Just comparing the two right now, I do believe he's better than Jamie Vardy, and he's a lot more dynamic, not interesting, that's not even the word, man. Dynamic, clinical, that's the word. Clinical is the word, but in terms of value, I don't see it, lads. 7.2 is what I'm going to give him in terms of value. 290,000 on the Xbox and the PlayStation. That's just a little too much. It's just a little too much for this card. Simply put, I mean, Vardy at 86 was about 80k, 40k or something like that. Whereas POTM Werner is 290,000 coins. You could argue the Bundesliga's got some great players in there at the moment, like the likes of Havertz, Gnabry, which we used to link POTM Werner today. So if you've done them, he could well be the player for you. He could well be the player for you. That stick him in your team, and he's going to score the goals with the creativity behind him. He could definitely be that man. But when it comes down to it, I don't believe he's worth the value, but he's a great player should you do get him. In terms of enjoyment, he's getting an 8.5. He's a thoroughly enjoyable card, and it's his pace, man. His pace makes him enjoyable at time and time, but it's not only the pace, it's his clinicalness that makes him fun as well, because he's got the pace to get him behind, he's got the movement, he's got the positioning, which I got stuck on a loop when I was recording the highlights, but he's also got the finishing to put any defense and goalkeeper to the sword, so give him a chance. he's going to score. In terms of FUT Champ status, I would say starter. Start him every single time, but should your team be stacked with prime icons, maybe a Zidane, 96, maybe an R9, stuff like that, lads, he'd be good off the bench. I'm just talking to the minority that's got the millions and billions of coins on this game, but the large majority, I'd avoid doing this card. 7.2 is what I'm giving them in terms of value, but I'd start this card, and if you do have the millions and millions, stick them on the bench. In terms of games played, he played 3, all in FUT Champions, scoring 7 times and assisting the once. Match ratings of 10, 8.8 and a 9.5. I believe he did a hat-trick in game number 1, 2 in game number 2, and 2 in game number 3. In terms of links, I've been through them, man. He's got sensational German links on this game, from the likes of Marco Reus to the likes of Gnabry to the likes of Havertz. He's got sensational links, does POTM Werner on this game. Similar player, I kind of touched on this, Jamie Vardy, but Jamie Vardy's got a lot more aggression. But I would say POTM Werner is better than that Jamie Vardy, the player of the month from the Premier League. In terms of key pro, will be the pace, key con will be the strength, and the best comes down will be sniper. Takes him to a 91 across the board from left wing to striker. Sensational, and an 88 rated cam as well. That's not a bad boost, man. That's not a bad boost. In terms of best in that league, though, I'd still say Lewandowski is ahead of this card, and POTM Werner would come in at number 2. In terms of best German strikers, I'd say POTM Werner is number 1. Now, you might argue, where's Reus? I would class him as a striker, but honestly, I'd class him more as a cam, to be honest. Centre forwards, I'd definitely class him as a cam. Passing will be a 6, the shooting will be an 8, the physical will be a 6 as well. His strength does let him down, 68 strength, 66 aggression, not the greatest stuff in the world. And the dribbling would be a 7. If he used agility and balance were a little bit better, his dribbling would be phenomenal. Plus, he lacks the 4-star skills as well. And lads, hope you have enjoyed the second review today. If you have, once again, leave that hype, smash that like, and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. I want to see how your day's been as well, and what you're thinking about Season 3 in Ultimate Team. Are you looking forward to getting the likes of, who's the cards in Season 3 for the final one? Is it Batshuayi and Perisic? Are you going for those cards? You get a lone Zidane very early on. Fabian Delph, the elf. We got Santa Cazorla. Yeah, we've got some Christmas themed stuff for Season 3, plus icon swaps, lads. It's going to be huge on this channel. We're going to do every single one. I'm going to attempt to do every single one anyway, so if you do want to see icon swaps on this channel, make sure you slap a like on the video, and make sure you subscribe as well to see more review content coming your way very, very soon. But like I said, hope you have enjoyed. Smash a like, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I will catch you all next time.